What's up, y'all? How you doing, family? Jayden. Look, sorry, it's been, 3 months since I made a video. And I'm going to just say this before I start talking about my binders, packers, and what I've been up to, is that if you're 18 and over, you're not a child no more. You're not 16. You're not 18. You know what I mean? You're grown. And compare when you're 12 to when you're 18 and older, or even 21 and older, is that your time is valuable. You you can't take advantage of any day. Every day, live it to the fullest. And when you say that, mean it, because you have more responsibilities. I feel like when you're grown, and I'm not saying that it just hit me, on my birthday, but it lets me know that I have, I don't have kids or whatever, but I have to take care of myself, and nobody would do it for me. So, that being said, you're not 16, you're not 18, you're grown. So, 20 and over, this is for y'all. Y'all grown. Your birthdays are passing. Catch up with it at your age. All right. So, with that being said, I want to talk about my binders that I had for a couple of months. They're both by Underworks. I have the Extreme Chest Concealer Tank, which is the 988. And I also have the Ultimate Chest Binder Tank, the 997. And I'm going to tell you guys which one I wear more and so on. So, the 997, well, it's inside out, but it's like that. And it just, like it says, the chest. And then the bottom, black. The 997 is, I feel, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit not as tight, not as constricting. Just like it says, it just does the chest, and it leaves like this little bit out a little, and it kind of bothers me. It has me wondering, like, if anybody's looking at that little loop sticking out right here, like, that right there. And whatever, I wear the 997 more when I feel like I'm gonna be out all day, or 2 days in a row or whatever, and never gonna have a chance to take it off. Just wear that for long periods of time because it's more relaxed and it feels just like regular. I like the 997 though, but I wear the 988, which is the Extreme Chest Concealer, exactly what it says. Again, it's long, and it doesn't have that part where it just does the chest. It does everything. Still, this is inside out too, and it extremely conceals your chest. And I feel like the 988 is more passable if I'm just out in public. I pick and choose when I wear them, but I mostly, like I said, wear the 997. Let's see. Also, I have a packer that I actually received a couple of days ago, and I want to thank Ink Tarzan for sending it to me. Actually, it got here the 15th, but I just received it last week, or this week, Wednesday. Yeah. Story behind that, I have to say it. It actually got stolen by my grandfather, and I got a text on last Sunday, saying from my grandmother that she thinks she has my package, and like as soon as I got out of church, I hit her up and called her, and she says, "Well, it was in a bag, like a ShopRite, Buy Low, whatever superstore you have or whatever," and she says it was in a box, like it is now, the sailor, and it was in, a bag. And she says, I put it in the car. It was on the front doorstep, put it in the car. I looked in it, and it was this. And I basically told her, let me see when I get home. I don't think it's a joke. I know this is what I was getting. So she told me when she got home, she'll definitely give it to me. And that's what she did. So I got it on, like I said, probably Sunday or Monday. And ever since then, it's been mine. But I did get it stolen from my grandfather. Don't ask me why. People don't know why people do things that they do, but it is what it is. Still, thank you, Ink Tarzan, for the sailor. I have wore it. My reviews, I think I haven't worn it a lot, so it's kind of different. I'm not used to it, but I am starting to get used to it. I didn't know how. I'm thinking how to explain it. Like, you have to, number one, like, let me just say this: you can wear it under your clothes. It's straight. I feel like if you're not used to packing or STPing or whatever, that it'll be a little different to you. To me, I'm not used to that bulge being there, but I just feel like I have not worn it out in public. I've just basically worn it in my house and make sure, like, yo, does it look right? Is it like sticking out like extremely? But tomorrow, I think would be my full day wearing it outside of the house. Just seeing what type of response, or if there is a response. I don't think there should be, because nobody should be looking down there anyway. It's just for my peace of mind. If you look there, you probably want something. You're probably looking to see how big it is, how small it, whatever, you know what I mean? But so far, I like it. It's comfortable. It's not like a strap or whatever you want to compare it to. You cannot play with it. Whoever does not know about Packers, you cannot play, have sex, whatever. You can't STP, and I don't plan on STPing with this. I just plan on wearing it to make me feel more comfortable, because I do plan on getting bottom surgery. Bottom and top surgery is something that I do need. I feel like if you ever knew me, or if I put it in my videos, that my bottom dysphoria is way more than my top. So the Packer has definitely helped, even though it is in the house and it's not out in public. It has helped me. I feel my chest isn't that big, so it's not that big of a deal, but the binders do help me as well. Bottom, one thing I told somebody I was talking to is that my bottom dysphoria, wearing my Packer, it seems kind of weird. Like, not weird, but I don't know how people would say if you have bottom dysphoria, and I never heard anybody talk about it, but you have extreme bottom dysphoria and then you get a Packer or STP, like, you treat it as it's supposed to be, like, as is your dick, as is your whatever you want to call it. So when I have somebody, like a girlfriend or whatever, talk about it or want to touch it or whatever, I feel like that's my dick. You know what I mean? Like, I get I get excited when she talks about it or touches it. Not talking about sex, but I feel like it's supposed to be a part of me. So when I have it on me, it's me. If that makes any sense. But if it doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like this piece is my piece. It might not be what it may be in the future when I get the surgery done, but this is what I plan on packing with. So, trying to think what else. I don't know if I said anything about school, but I've been looking to attend school for photography or film studies, and business, because obviously I do have a business in photography and film, but I do want to expand it and branch more out. So I think going to school for that is awesome. But the school out here that does have photography as well as in business and film studies is University of South Carolina. So I did want to see what they have for the LGBT community out here, or with the school, and because that's a couple of things I look into when I look at a school: their majors, their location, dorming, because I do plan on dorming, and how that will work with my transition. So they had the major, boom, I was like, cool. Dorming, that's where it stopped. And LGBT community, and how it, like, work together. It doesn't, because the T is silent here, and I knew it, but I didn't believe it until I looked at the school. They have lesbian, bi, gay, straight alliance. I said, okay, you know, maybe they just have one for T. So let me scroll down. I'm scrolling, look at every other club you could think of. Clubs I never even heard of. Just still looking, still looking. I don't see anything for the T. Lesbian, bi, gay, and straight. Cool. Where's the T at? It's not there because it's silent here. So that was just like a big red flag, to not even continue looking. Because if they don't accept the T, then what am I going to do about Doreen? How am I going to be myself and express myself? I can go out there and just, attend school and change things, but I don't want to go there and change things that haven't been changed or even started or an attempt. So I did find a school in D.C., Washington, D.C., George Washington University. Again, the location's cool because I lived up north. So I looked at location's good, the major's good. I said, okay, let's see what they do about the dorm, and that's the next thing I look at. And before I even got into to look at the clubs, the dorm said they have gender neutral housing. They have same sex dorms. They have co-ed dorms. I said gender neutral, what? So you know what I mean. That caught me, and I was like, yes. Read up on it. You know what I mean. When you fill out your application, you put you on a dorm. They give you the option to do gender neutral housing, and they tell you about it, a little bit about it, a little, you know what I mean, what you're getting into, I guess, in a sort. And I said, I don't even have to look at the clubs. I don't have to look at the organizations there. They have my major, the location is straight, and gender neutral housing. You're on my list. So, August 1st, I'm applying to George Washington University. We'll see how that goes. Because also, resources out here in South Carolina, there is none. Like I said, the T is very much silent here. You could scream it, nobody hears you. Scream lesbian, bi, or gay, people got you. T. But we'll see how that goes. So I feel like more up north, resources are better. So we'll see how that goes as far as George Washington. I'm trying to think what else. School. So if you try to attend school, you know what I mean, and you're transitioning and you're in the beginning of your transition, and you like, look, what do I do for schools? Keep looking. Now, if you're the type that wants to go there and make a statement and change things, well, you're South Carolina, maybe USC is for you, but I'm not going to say I don't want to have to do overly, but I feel like I want to focus on studies. If you have it, that is a plus. It'll make me feel a little bit more comfortable, but I feel like it's not. So look at the schools, look at the clubs. Like I said, their major location. If anybody wants to go to school and looking for the same thing or anything close to it, you know what I mean? George Washington University in Washington, D.C. Gender neutral housing if you want to attend school. They're basically every major. I've been doing the school search for a minute, so yeah. So this video is 13 minutes and 42 seconds. And in closing, I just want to tell y'all I have a collab channel with my girlfriend, and I'm definitely going to put the name of it at the bottom because y'all probably can't. It's Expand Your Mind, but it's spelled a little differently. So I'm going to put that at the bottom, and we do topics on our faith, on my transition. She is an ally for the LGBTQ, and she told me something that there's a Z there too. So yeah, she's an ally. She is queer. You know, she tells a little bit about it in there, but she also is doing things for the LGBTQ community and the deaf community. So deaf, hard of hearing, whatever, she got y'all. I'm trying to learn a little bit too, so I'm gonna be signing and everything, y'all. This is the end of my video, and I'm gonna definitely keep y'all tuned in on what's going on with Jayden. Alright, y'all. Later.